Away racing in Heat 5. In Lane 1, we have Yong Hong Lin from China. In Lane 2, Adam Dubiel from Poland. Lane 3, Drew Modrov, USA. Lane 4, our current world record holder, Stephen Kent, New Zealand. Lane 5, Federico Gilardi from Italy. Lane 6, Paul Werner from Poland. Over in Lane 7, Johan Lorenz. And in Lane 8, David Brandel, Austria.
And coming out of their first turn, this heat, taking on that more traditional diamond formation, we see over in Lane 4, current world record holder Stephen Kent leading the field by a solid body length. Challenge for second between the Italian Federico Gilardi in Lane 5 and the American Drew Modroff in Lane 3. Kent touches in at the half with a 55.34, followed almost a full 2 seconds behind by Gilardi, my apologies, from Italy. Not sure that many here will be able to challenge Kent unless he starts to fade in this last 50. He has a full body length on the closest competitor in this field, the Italian Federico Gilardi in Lane 5. Kent will touch at the 150 with a time of 1:25.81. Heading into his second to last obstacle. Nice underwater, good dolphin kick, streamlined position. You're starting to see these champion tactics from these gentlemen as we approach these final heats. Gilardi in Lane 5 may not have enough juice left in him for these heats. All he needs to do is place well enough to make it into that A final later today. Kent will touch in, closing out this heat with a 1:56.13.
And off we go, our B final for men's 50 metre Manikin Carry. They're virtually all across the pool. A couple of competitors down early in lanes 2 and 3. But here they come up, and interestingly, the ones closest to us came up before. But over in lane 2, we have Kirk from Denmark coming up to the wall. They're still
And here we go into our final 3 heats. Expect to see some fast times out of these heats as these gentlemen try and qualify for that A final later this afternoon. In lane 4, Danny Wieck leading the field right now. However, he is being challenged by Koisters from Belgium down in lane 8. But it looks like it will be Wieck touching in for the turn and submerge with a 24.99. Taking a look at these gentlemen's underwater swim, looks like Wieck will be, there he is, first to touch his mannequin. Not too far behind in lane 7 from Poland, Stanisławicz. However, Wieck with a good recovery and good recovery from that mannequin, and he is leading the field by a good body length. The battle here is going to be for second and third. Looks to be Sana from Italy in lane 5 challenging for second. Probably will maybe be able to hold on, but there is and here we are exploding off the blocks in that heat. Everybody now submerged. Some separation starting to see in lane 5. Jan Malkowski, our world record holder. Looks like he's going to have first touch of his mannequin. Let's see in what order these gentlemen come up from the surface. And it is Malkowski in lane 5. Closest challenger, both Pirati in lane 3, Stephen Kent, lane 4. But our current world record holder, Jan Mankowski from Germany in lane 5, now getting the challenge from Pirati, the Italian, in lane 3. This is going to be to the touch to see who gets 1, 2, 3. There is Jan Malkowski, 4-4. There's the start. A couple gentlemen there. If you take a look, lane 2, lane 4, both with that same start time. Let's see how they maintain that. Again, that variety of underwater swimming techniques, some of them with the tubes behind their backs. Take a look, lane 5, he's holding onto his tube as he comes into the wall. However, lane 3 touched in first. Stephen Kent from New Zealand. Will he have a good clip? He does. So does lane 4, the Italian Musso. Lane 5, lane 6. Pretty tight coming into the back last 25 meters of this heat. It's quite a fight going on right now between Musso and 4. Kent, the New Zealander, now starting to get a bit of an edge on the rest of the field. Kent and Musso will be battling it out right to the finish, though. Don't forget Trembeth over in lane 6. It will be Musso. 51.38, the Italian in lane 1 taking this heat, followed very closely with a 51.
Sam Bell from Australia.
Thanks, Job. So, again, according to our program, once we complete this event, we'll give our competitors a little bit of breathing space, and we'll have a medal ceremony for the 4x25 Manikin relay before we head into the final events for the day, which will be the medley relays for men and women.
Federico Ghilardi in 4, your current world record holder, that 204.33. A more comfortable 209.17 was our top time in this morning's preliminaries. We're curious to see And this heat is now well and underway. Take a look at lane 6. Matt Davis of Australia. In lane 2, Stephen Kent, New Zealand. These two gentlemen sort of leading the field as they come in and touch the wall. Who's going to get the first touch? Will be Stephen Kent in lane 1. Yeah, and strategy here, you want to set a pace that is quick enough, obviously, to remain in contention, but want to have enough left in the tank, so to speak, to complete all the more rigorous parts of this event that are still underway. So Stephen Kent out in lane 2, still with the lead as the competitors do the Manikin Carry, however, pretty straight across the rest of the field as they come in to touch the wall and don their fins and tube. Key transition here, and that was a spectacular transition for Federico Ghilardi in lane 4. Gave him the advantage. He now leads Stephen Kent in 2. Also leading Andrew Trembeth in 5. Matt Davis in 6. A body length lead for Ghilardi coming in as he touches to collect his Manikin for the toe. Another key transition here. And Ghilardi makes no mistakes there, and he is away now with a clear lead. At this point, doubtful that anybody's going to catch Federico Ghilardi for the gold medal here. However, challenging for a second, leading now in second, Matt Davis in lane 6. Battle for third place between David Lofkauter in 1. And let's see the touch here, 2:07.29 for Federico Ghilardi. Matt Davies from Australia with a 2:08.30. And come from behind to take. These men in the A final just working through their ropes, waiting for that first signal from the event director. And this men's A final now underway. Good first throws. Take a look at South Africa in lane 7, 9.17. Ladies and gentlemen, another world record broken in line throw. The South Africans in lane 7, a 9.17, just crushing the old record of 10.61. Looking down the field, most of the other teams having finished. And in lane 2, the final throw there for the team from France. They will also get a time. Look at that spread, 9.17 to 33.83. Congratulations also to the British in lane 2 with a 10.29, also under that former record. Australia in lane 4 tying the former world record. But congratulations to Van Zyl and Botha. There's the whistle from event director Annie Gardner telling the athletes they can enter the pool. And if you take a peek down at the start end, you'll see a little bit of variety in the way that these men are choosing to hold the Manikin for the start of the race. And off to the start, flying out of that start in lane 3, the Spanish. Also down in lane 8, South Africa. Coming into this first exchange, it looks like it will be South Africa, Spain. In lane 4, Denmark. From our perspective on the screen here, it looks as though South Africa had the lead coming out of that exchange, but has had it taken away by Denmark in lane 4. The Danish do touch and get through this exchange first. Coming out, however, being challenged on either side by Spain in lane 3, by Switzerland in lane 5. These three both pressuring the Danish team in lane 4. Let's see how they make it through this third and final exchange of the Manikin between swimmers. Beautiful exchanges in lane 4 and lane 5. The Swiss in lane 5. Anchor swimmer in this heat, in this B final, pouring it on. He is now slightly ahead of the Danish in lane 4. Let's see. Oh, and there you go.
So starting out in lane 1, and there's a little bit of a butterfly action to start this race. Over in lane 1 we have Argentina. In lane 2, Hungary. Lane 3, South Africa. Lane 4, Poland. Here in lane 5, Germany. Lane 6, Great Britain. Lane 7, Austria. And in lane 8, Malaysia, just after the first 50. Over to you, Hugo.
Thank you, Shane. Nice and tight across the middle of that field coming into that first exchange. Keep an eye on lane 2, Hungary. In this second leg, pouring it on. Not too far behind, though. He can't forget that Poland is also pushing strong, clearing this obstacle. Hungary, Poland will touch 1-2 for this exchange. There they are, 49-28, 49-8-9. Let's see how the field changes in this third leg as they come out of the obstacle. Poland, Hungary. Poland seems to be maybe just a hand ahead. Let's see how much difference this underwater makes as they come in to touch for the exchange. It's going to be tight between Hungary in lane 2, Poland in lane 4. It will be Hungary touching first. Just tenths of a second separating these two teams in that last exchange. Going back and forth, exchanging this lead. Right now, it looks like Poland in lane 4 might have the advantage heading into the final obstacle, followed closely by Hungary. Germany in lane 5, also challenging for top 3. But it will be in lane 4, Poland, 1:39.34. Second place, Hungary.